Hello everyone, welcome once again with your boy Co-Investor. So today's video is gonna be short, and there is a reason for that because I feel sick actually, and I was thinking of not doing the video, but since of what happened this week I had to do it because I need to tell you guys on like what are my what I'm gonna do this week and what I did yesterday. So let's get into it. So this is a video about the two top stocks for me personally who you could buy this week, and of course everyone has his own stocks, but for me there is two that I'm focused on for the time being. So this is, you can say that this is a crash or a correction. I could agree on both. Why? Because for some stock it's more a correction than a crash, and those stocks that are safest, like for example Apple, Facebook, Google, FANG stocks, those are more corrections than a crash. And others, it's more of a crash. Why? Because they went up a lot lately. So those stocks that went up a lot, they fall a lot. Like for example Tesla, Palantir, Bionano, they went up a lot, 30%. So my first pick is Palantir. Ticket simple PLTR. So, or Palantir Technologies. It's a software company. They worked a lot with the government in the defense sector. They were focused on finding terrorists and stuff, and there is always some kind of backlash when it comes to companies who worked more with the government, with self-defense sector. But Palantir now is trying to go into commercializing their software and to help the industry, other industries to use their platform, and it's a really good platform. They are data focused company. I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say for example I have my emails, right? I have my Gmail, I have my Instagram, Yahoo, for example, Outlook or whatever you call, Facebook and stuff like that. This software that they have, it kind of helps you gather everything in one software. It makes it easier to analyze, makes it easier to give you tips and tricks on what to do, what to improve on, what to just leave be, and stuff like that. And let's take for example a couple of days ago, or maybe yesterday, they released a video from Netherlands where they explain how the Netherlands use their software, which is Gotham software, in order to prevent spread of the virus or the pandemic we are in now. So what they do is that software, Gotham software, as I understood it prevents them from, not it prevents them, but it helps them kind of analyzing where are the areas that are more susceptible to the spread. Let's take for example there is a match, or there is a game going on, like there is a soccer game or football game going somewhere. So that software gives you like, okay, there's a match here, the weather forecast, how the weather is there is then, and the roads that leads to that stadium, right? And those roads, if there is some kind of work, like road work, it tells you, look, there is road works here, this road work here, so most likely people will come from this way and they're gonna go this way, but the weather is like raining and stuff, so they're gonna take this road to go. This is maybe the most likely road to take to go to the stadium, so there is a risk in that road because it's gonna be the road is small and it's gonna gather a lot of people when you can't hold your distance, and makes it a risk, and that allows people to prevent it before it happens, because you can then plug the email of those responsible, you just send it and they send the information to them, so they can prevent it from going further and going worse if something would happen. So Palantir stock, and it went down 31 or 32% this past week. It was a combination of things because it got like two hits. The first hit was the release of the shares, now the second one is the correction, but under $30, it's a really good buy. It was trading in 39, it went even up to $45, now it's trading on $25, $26 now. So it's really good buy. And the $30, between 25 and 30, I would nibble. I would just buy a little bit. 25 down, I would buy a little bit heavier. And this is a good company. This is, I feel like the company Palantir, they're gonna be the same as Microsoft when they started. People wouldn't understand it at first, but when time comes, everyone will use it. Second stock now, Bionano, BNGO, ticket symbol BNGO, Bionano Genomics. It's a genomic focused company. It's new. Not new like it's not new, but in the stock market it's new, because when things happened with ARK Invest, because there was rumors that ARK Invest bought into the stock, and then the stock like popped up on YouTube. I started doing research on the stock. I found that the stock is doing good. They had like some symposiums, presentations where they showed their product. They have a Sapphire system. It's a genome mapping company, so they focus on mapping more than sequencing or anything else. And they compete, of course, against. Some people don't like it when I say they compete against other companies like PACB, because PACB they are focused on another like area of the genomic analysis, but they compete to some degree. The company is too small for now, but the Sapphire system, it feels it's cost effective, it's time effective. It's every day they are kind of discovering new things and new diseases that you could show with the Sapphire system, which is really good. And what they claim is that the system would allow them to even see if a guy, or let's say person A, if they are susceptible to the virus, and if it's gonna be risky or deadly for them or not. This is a really good thing. Not for now, but maybe for now and for future. If something happens in the future, let's hope not. I don't like this shit. Yeah. So Bionano, it was trading $15-14, and it went down all the way to the $10 something. In the past week, it went all even under $10. So my target price, if it's under 15, between 10 and 15, I would nibble in just a little bit, and see what they do in next earnings, like the March they have their earnings report. If they have sold a lot of Sapphire systems, I'm gonna buy even more. And if it's under $10, then I can buy heavy. Under $10, I would allow myself to buy heavy. These two companies are really good. They have good potential, but there is a risk associated with them as well. When it comes to cash, let's be honest. No one has like 30, 20, 10% cash to the side just like something happens, because when we found opportunities, we just buy and then the money is gone. What can you do? So what I started doing now, and there's some people who doesn't like it because I sold space and stuff like that, but this is my strategy, and I'm not gonna change. So my strategy now is putting money, not cash, but money in stocks that are safest, like for example Apple, Facebook. So I chose Apple because I use their products, so I love the company, and it would be more safer putting my money in Apple. And when something happens, let's say for example a crash happens, then I could deploy that money. I could sell, even though I'm gonna sell on a loss, but still getting minus 20% on a crash on Apple doesn't mean, it's not the same as getting 70-80% crash on Tesla. This is not the same thing. Even though I'm gonna sell here, I'm gonna buy here something that is on discount, more on discount, right? And I did so before. I don't remember like when exactly, but one day I sold something. I was in a loss and I was debating myself, like, should I sell or not? Nah, I'm losing money if I sell, but the opportunity here is good. What should I do? Then I decided, you know what? I like this one better. This is more. So I sold this one, even though on a loss. I bought this one, and guess what? This one went up. So those losses that I did here, it became irrelevant because I made more in that. So don't be like too much attached to the stock. Think strategically and invest safe. Thanks for today's video. This is all. I hope you like it. If you did, please consider subscribing. It will help the channel a lot and we grow our family. My goal is to get to $1 million, and I hope you join me on my journey, and I hope you do as well, 1 million or more. So thanks for today, and see you on my next video. So Crows out.